Guys, it's me, Shadow. Recording this from my phone, so not sure how good the audio is gonna be. Uh, yeah. So what's gonna? I'll explain some things in a little bit. But in case you're just wondering, I have no internet connection, and on Friday, well, from Wednesday to Friday, I did not have a working keyboard. So there was that. So that was the main reason why I didn't do the Monsters of Etheria podcast last week. Then, um, I still don't have internet connection, so I'm not sure if there'll be a gaming video tomorrow. But I most likely will have another podcast. I'll have a podcast about the episode this week. Most likely. That's what I'm hoping for. Um, and so though, and I'd like to address something. In the Monsters of Etheria Discord, I'll say their username. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it, but Zubby Mew, uh, brought up something with like, hey, I'll pretty much sum it up. They pretty much said that a one man podcast is dumb, and I'm like, you're right, I guess. And I've mentioned this before when I started doing a podcast. Is I wanted a co-host or like some sort of special guest segment, like either each week or like every other week or something like that. Some sort of like someone else talking. Um, but I would just want something like that, and I currently don't have one like. But what I was trying to figure out, because the majority of podcasts that do things like that have like another computer set up, two mics and something, or like a certain cable that you can send the mic files to. I don't have that. I have one computer, one mic. Well, one mic that I can use for me, because I'm not gonna like email. Like I'm not gonna like buy a mic for someone else to send it to their house and things like that. I'm not gonna do that. Um, the other thing I looked and I saw about was like sending uh files, or like having the other person record their audio and then sending the audio to like me via email or something like that. But the problem with that could be if they don't compress it properly, uh, it wouldn't like it could there could be some issues. Uh, don't know if you guys hear the cars. I'm relatively close to a major road. Uh, and Zuby Mew, again, those I asked him, hey, you have any suggestions about how I could do like have a guest host or something like that, and he didn't provide any. So I was like, all right, that's fine. And if he decides he wants to do his own podcast, I did see something where he was gonna start something with Crimson. I support that. The more the more exposure that Monsters of Etheria gets, the better it is for all of us, because that means there's a larger audience that would watch it, and there is a chance that they would watch your content. So if someone else wants to do podcast episodes of Monsters of Etheria, I'm all for it. I don't hold anything like I don't know how to put this. I'm not upset that that Mew's not a fan of my content. I do think my content has a lot of like room for improvement. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So again, apparently, if someone brought up that I have beef with him, uh, I don't really think I didn't think it was beef. I talked to him about it. He wanted to end it, so I was like, all right, sure, I'm gonna end it. I did take screenshots, so like that couldn't be used against me as like saying I did say something else, but I didn't. No, I generally don't like to delete my messages, and if I make a mistake, like a typo or something, I'll most likely just like put what the word was supposed to be in the message afterwards, so I that way my messages aren't edited. There are instances where I have deleted messages, and there are instances where I have edited messages. Uh, but I generally don't delete my messages. You can ask majority of people. in the Discord, whether I edit them or whatnot. I really don't. But yeah, it is what it is. I do want to get a co-host by end of March, either co-host or start doing like other people talking in it by the end of March. That's my deadline. Uh, and I'll do something. So if I don't improve my quality of podcasts by the end of March, I will stop doing podcasts. That is the promise. I'll make that promise to you guys. So that way, so I just want to improve in 2019, and if I'm not already showing improvement, then I'm a liar, and you guys don't. You guys shouldn't have to watch a liar. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Not really sure how to end this. I'm gonna just say ciao.